I feel like the tension of this episode is just crushing me. Oh, the pressure, the freaking pressure in this episode is just at an all-time high. At the first half of this episode, I was like, fuck, yes, Carlos, no. Then all of a sudden, the tide shifts, and I'm like, oh shit. Because you have Kageyama actually making his tosses a lot quicker, and in turn, it's probably going to cause his team's own self-destruction if he keeps it up. Because the only person that is mad and insane enough to be able to keep up with Kageyama's quicks or tosses is Hinata. And he's the only person. So, what happens when Kageyama starts to go back into that phase he was when he was the king? For instance, what if he goes back into the phase, he starts slinging those tosses extremely fast, expecting everybody to hit them? And I see that coming, because that's exactly what Kageyama's doing. He's getting worried, he feels the pressure, and he's looking at the points, he's like, oh my god, the gap is getting bigger and bigger, and it's putting that weight on top of him, where he's like, okay, we need to get points. That's exactly what he's thinking, and I honestly know that feeling rather well. I mean, let's say, for instance, you're playing a game, okay? You're playing a first-person shooter game, or MMORPG, or whatever, and you are about to, I guess, win, and all of a sudden you notice that your points are getting further and further away from first place, and you're like, shit, I need to get better, you need to get better, and you'll try your hardest, and then all of a sudden, as you realize, as you try harder, you start doing worse, and that's exactly what is going down. So, we have Kageyama making mistakes, he's making rookie mistakes, he doesn't use the full extent of his entire team. I mean, Kageyama is a genius player, as we have seen through this series of Haikyuu already. He's extremely smart, he knows how to toss and make the ball go to the other side of the court and dodge blocks. But the thing is, he's not like Oikawa, where he can actually use his entire team. For instance, the other team, Oba, their setter can use the entire extent and 100% abilities of each individual player. Kageyama, if we look at him as a setter, the only person he really knows he can toss to and go full on out with is Hinata. That is the only person. I mean, so that shows you right there, okay, is that there's a big level in the setter differences. Like, the skill level of the setters are completely different. I mean, no matter how talented you are, if you do not know how to use the abilities and different things that you have access to, for instance, your teammates, then you are not going to be doing as good as someone that's an efficient player like Oikawa. So, personally, episode was fucking amazing. At first, when you see, you know, Tanaka just going for that freaking spike, and you see him go and dive straight up, oh my god. The animation, that scene, when you just see the slow motion music, like the music, oh my god, the music that plays in that scene, and you see Tanaka just jump up for the ball, reach for the heavens, and then you see the freaking white background, the music is raising, and then he hits the ball, I'm like, fuck yeah! Oh, man. Haikyuu. Fuck yeah. Good episode, man. Damn. Love this series. I really love this series. This is just a freaking good episode. It gets better and better by the week. It does. The epic stuff that is going down, it just gets better and better by the week. It does. And personally, I don't know what is going to happen because, I mean, the pressure is so high. But at the end of this episode, what I can see happening is that it looks like Suga is going to be taking the spot from Kageyama. For instance, he's going to be coming in, and he is going to be the setter across the nose. So, we'll have to see exactly what happens. I have a feeling that, you know, Suga is going to turn this around, and he's definitely going to go for a victory, and it's going to show you the actual abilities of Suga. For instance, we have Kageyama since the very beginning. He's pretty much taken the spotlight of the setter of our team, and Suga's kind of been pushed to the back burner because, I mean, he's not a genius player. But the thing is, there's always a big difference between talent and efficient. Always. No matter how talented you are, you can let that get to your head and you think you can be better than anyone else, when in turn, you're not. And so, Suga, being one of those people, and one of those characters in life, or in this series, that's actually face-to-feet, he knows how to link himself in the same body and mind with his fellow players, so he can actually cooperate with his teammates and know what they should expect. And so, that's why I am figuring out what's probably going to go down, and also the big factor into this episode was morale. That's exactly what it was. You had Oikawa trying to crush the morale of Tanaka and Asahi. So, pretty much, as we can see, morale is going to play a big part later on down this series, because you can definitely tell it was messing with Tanaka. So, personally, tell me your thoughts about this episode of Haikyuu, everybody. I mean, did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moments about it? What'd you feel about that pressure and tension? Let me know in the comments below. I love all of you so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.